Hi, welcome to my next video on Azure Fundamentals section CapEx and OpEx. It is in continuation with the previous video what I published. Here we are going to see 20 different questions with answers and explanations within 20 minutes time frame. Now let's start. Prior to getting into the question, if you are new to CapEx and OpEx, or if you want to refresh your knowledge on CapEx and OpEx very quickly, there is another video that I just published, which is available in my channel. I have provided the link in the description. Please go and visit there and brush up your knowledge. You might have studied this subject in your college degree or in your higher secondaries with a little introduction about the CapEx and OpEx. So this introductory video will be helpful for you to get into questions, answers, and the explanations very easily. Now, the first question is true or false? In consumption based model, there is no upfront cost. Is it true or false? The right answer for this question is true. Let's see the reason. Consumption based model means that the customers only pay when they use resources. As such, they have to pay no upfront cost. And so there is no upfront cost associated, and that's why the right option for this question is true. Next question again true or false. OPEX tax deducted in the current year. That is, the ask is OPEX tax is deducted in the same year. Is it true or false? The right answer for this question is true. Let's see the reason. OPEX is a short-term cost and the expenses are all fully tax deductible. Most part of the time, the OPEX expenses are all paid to day-to-day charges or day-to-day expenses. And so option A is correct. Again, true or false, OPEX. Here, total cost of ownership may contain hidden charges. Is it true or false? The right answer for this question is false. Let's see the reason. First, total cost of ownership, otherwise called as TCO, describes all the costs, both obvious as well as hidden, that go into owning a particular object or a resource or a machinery. The total cost, which include the initial price, use, maintenance, and the disposal of both physical and digital assets associated with the object or resource or machinery. Here, for CapEx, the TCO may contain hidden charges, which includes some supporting charges for the machinery or resources, or some commissions omissions paid while buying or acquiring that machinery, all comes under hidden charges. Whereas in OPEX, there is no or almost no hidden charges, and so the right answer is false. Next question again true or false. In CapEx, early termination is possible. Is it true or false? The right answer for this question is false. Let's see the reason. Items purchased using CapEx where we cannot terminate as easily. That is, writing off quickly is not easily possible. It involves various stages to write off or selling off, which includes approvals from the management, preparation of documents for sale, and then putting advertisement, finding a buyer to sell, etc. Otherwise, company will most likely incur losses when undoing things in a hurry. And so usually early termination is not possible in CapEx. Next, true or false. In CapEx, value lowers over a period of time. Is it true or false? The right answer for this question is true. Let's see the reason. Items such as machinery purchased using CapEx, whose value go down due to wear and tear and other external factors such as new model availability in the market, new business competitor, etc. And so A is the right answer. Please note that some purchases such as land or land for factory where the value may go up based upon economy of the country, but in general investment made on machineries equipments will go down over a period of time. Next question, in OpEx, you can deduct this expense in the same year you spent it. Is it true or false? The right answer for the question is true. Let's see the reason. OpEx is a short-term cost and the expenses are all fully taxable and the tax will be deducted in the same year as it incurs. Next question, true or false? The upfront cost from CapEx has a value that reduces over a time. Is it true or false? The right answer for this question is true. Let's see the reason. It is similar question as we have seen before. Only few wordings change, but the answer remains same. Items such as machinery purchased using CapEx, whose value go down due to wear and tear, and other external factors such as new model availability in the market, new business competitor, etc. And so A is the right answer. Please note that some purchases, such as land for the factory, where the value may go up based on economy of the country, but in general, investment made on the machineries or equipments will go down over a period of time. True or false? OpEx is a consumption based model. Is it true or false? The right answer for this question is true. Let's see the reason. You need not pay any upfront cost on acquiring a service or product using OpEx model. You need to pay what you consume, or it is a kind of pay as you go model. Next question, which of the following statements is true? Carefully read the options because the options are all slightly reworded between them. And so you need to pay attention on the options. With the operating expenses OpEx, you are responsible for purchasing and maintaining your computing resources. Option B, with operating expenses, you are only responsible for the computing resources that you use. Option C, with the capital expenditures, you are only responsible for the computing resources that you use. And you need to choose the best option out of these three. So the right answer for this question is option B. Let's see the reason. OpEx model is for pay as you go model. With that, option A and option C are not correct. Because if you see option C, that is a reference to CapEx. And so it's wrong. So using OpEx, you need to pay a service or a product based on the usage. And so option B is the right answer. Next question. Your company is running an extremely predictable solution with a known workload for and for foreseen long-term future. What can be the viable solution? Option A CapEx computing solution. Option B, OpEx cloud solution. C, both, and D, none. The right answer for this question out of these four is option A, that is a CapEx computing solution. Let's see the reason. Please note down the words extremely predictable solution and a long-term future. This means you know that exactly you know what exactly required and how long it is required. So you can do a perfect capacity planning here, and those instances capex is the right choice. Next question, buying and installing your own data center is what kind of solution? Option A capex computing solution, or option B operating expense cloud solution, option C none, option D both. The right answer for this question is again option A, CapEx computing solution. Let's see the reason. Buying and installing your data center means purchasing of server, storage, network, switches, cables, racks, etc. to build the on-premises data center for you. For this right approach is to follow CapEx solution, where you need to do lot of investment upfront and it is more or less going to be a one-time purchase. And so option A is the right answer. Next question, which of the following is quickly scalable? Is it OpEx or CapEx or both or none? Out of these four options, the right answer is option A, that is OpEx. Let's see the reason. OpEx follows pay as you go model. You will have sufficient time and forecast for planning your finance, and so OpEx is scalable whenever necessary. That is, you can do scale up when you need, when you are in need. That is, let's take an example of purchasing a server instance and scale down. That is, giving up the server instance. So, giving up the server instance when you do not require them. Okay, so whenever you need them, go ahead and acquire them, and whenever you feel that it is no longer required, just release them. So using capex, it is not easy to write off any resources quickly, and so it is not a scalable solution, and that's why option A is the correct answer. Next question, your company is experimenting with a new solution with high risk of failure. What is preferred way to go? Is it capex or opex or both or none of them? The right answer for this question is opex. Let's see the reason. It's better not to invest heavily on high risk items, and so it is better to avoid huge capital expenditure. OPEX, which you will be spending money on need basis, which is the right solution for proposed item in the question. Even in case of failure, the loss due to OPEX model is less compared to CAPEX model. And so here OPEX is the right answer. Next question, which of the following solution is agile? Is it OPEX or CAPEX or both or none? The right answer for this question is OPEX. Let's see the reason. OPEX model is agile. It supports scalability. That is, whenever there is a requirement which is confirmed, go and spend money using OPEX. If there is a requirement to scale down, ask for only the required resources and give up the resources which are not required anymore. You are going to follow pay as you go model in OPEX. And so OPEX is a scalable as well as agile too. And so option A is the right answer. Next question, how can Azure lower capital expenditure cost? You need to be very careful whenever you are reading as well as understanding the lengthy options. You need to pay attention for each word. So here we go. Option A, Azure reduces the amount of maintenance that is associated with the configuration of firewalls, which reduce the cost. Option B, Azure allows you to reduce the level of IT staffing that is required to maintain on-premises applications and services. Option C, Azure allows you to pay monthly based on usage rather than pay upfront for physical hardware. Option D, Azure allows you to pay many to reduce overall costs that are associated with the platform as a service offerings. Out of this, the right answer for this question is option C. Let's see why the option C is the right answer. The reason is Azure never reduce the charges at any circumstances, and so option and A and B are not the right answer. There is no guarantee that paying annual fee reduce the overall cost, and so option D is also not the right answer. So the remaining one, that is option C, which suggests pay as you go model, just a kind of pay based upon usage that will reduce the overall cost to the company, and so option C is the right answer. Next question, true or false? Customers can minimize capital expenditure by using public cloud. Is it yes or no? The right answer for this question is yes. Let's see the reason. By using public cloud, you will end up paying what you use. That will reduce overall cost to the company. Other than this, by using public cloud, you will be avoiding other costs such as maintenance, server upgrade, server failure replacement cost, facility cost, power cost, and cooling cost, and many more. And so the right answer for this question is option A. Next question, true or false? Building a data center infrastructure is an example of OpEx. Is it yes or no? The right answer is no. Let's see the reason. We have seen similar question earlier. It is slightly reworded here in this question. The reason is buying and installing your data center means purchasing of servers, storage, network, switches, cables, racks, etc. to build an on-premises data center for you. For this, the right approach is to follow CapEx solution instead of OpEx. Next question, true or false? Monthly salary of technical person is an example of OpEx. Is it yes or no? The right answer is yes. Let's see the reason why we opted yes. Monthly salary of a technical person is an example of OpEx because number one, the monthly salary usually has fixed component and a variable component, and so it varies between months for a person. And next one, the total amount of pay vary between the months paid to the employees, and it is fixed the monthly salary is for a fixed duration. It may be for twice in a month or for a month or weekly basis, and due to this the expenditure comes under operational expenditure. Next come true or false. Leasing software is an example of OpEx. Is it yes or no? The right answer for this question is yes. Let's see the reason. Leased software will be used by customers for a specific period. Once the purpose is complete, the customer no longer requires the license and may release the licenses. And so it is an example of OpEx. Next question, dash. Here, no required capital expenditure. Is it hybrid cloud or private cloud or public cloud? The right answer for this question is option C, that is public cloud. Let's see the reason. There is no upfront cost is required as capital expenditure to acquire cloud resources or services. Most of the customer preferred cloud resources or services as pay as you go model, and so they have to pay to the CSP based upon their usage. And so it is an example of OpEx, and so it is the perfect answer for this question is public cloud. With that, I will end up today's discussion. Thank you very much, and I hope this short video helpful for you in your interview preparation or for any examination preparation. If you like this video, please leave comment. And if you like this video and get recent updates, whatever I post it, you go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell icon. This is not the end of my video presentations to you. I will continue posting newer videos on this subject line. Till then, stay tuned, stay safe, and bye now.